But first, as far as the holidays go, there's a lot to love about Valentine's Day, and no pun intended there. What it stands for, of course, we've got the cards, the kids love the candy, it's an excuse to pull out a little more pink. I like that idea. But it sort of is like a come and go day. Doesn't it feel like that? Not a substantial celebration to really play up, which is why we're all about this approach. The idea that a little Valentine's can go a long way. We're saying pick a small section of the kitchen counter, a mantle, a side table, and add just a sprinkle of something special. Kari Fiagle with Clockwork Designs is here to inspire us in that direction. It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
You have brought some sweet projects. I mean, they're feminine, they're sweet, and they do have that right amount of touch.
They do, they really do. I gathered some really fun things. I'm into pink this year. I sensed red of Christmas. I had everything red at Christmas. I'm lightening things up with pink for Valentine's Day.
Softening it a bit. Well, and as I said, you don't have to redo the whole house. This isn't a top to bottom frosting attempt.
No, and my approach to Valentine's is some people just really don't decorate for Valentine's Day, but a little bit here and there, or even just one little corner, just can brighten things up and just kind of gets you in the mood.
I want to start with these letters, can we? Because they're different than our usual chunky monogram wood collection. These are really thin and really delicate.
Yeah, they're really thin. They're made out of lathing strips is what it is. I just got a bundle at the hardware store, and they're really easy to cut. I just literally used glue, wood glue. You have to use wood glue on that, and just kind of made an X and an O twice, and I just think they look really cute. It's just a rustic XOXO that I think is kind of fun and different.
The easiest spelling test you've ever taken.
And
you totally passed, but guess what? I'm going to applaud your effort on the O's, because I'm thinking, how could you straight cut an O? You kind of bandaged up the corners a little bit.
Right, yeah, I just put a little short piece on the corner to kind of curve it, I guess, a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, slight angle, slight curve.
Yeah, it kind of makes it look a little bit more like an O.
And these are self-standing?
Self-standing, they're just leaning right there. I mean, this project was so cheap. It was just literally a couple dollars leftover paint in the garage.
Where does this live in your home?
So this is on my mantle at home, and I did this exact same design on my mantle at home. I just wanted it really light, nothing too heavy, not a lot of things on there. I just think after Christmas, we just want to like air everything out, and another holiday seems like too much, so just keep it light and bright.
You want your house to be able to breathe, but you still want to tap into the celebration and fun of Valentine's Day. So tell us the type of wood you used again, just so we're clear.
Okay, so it's just lathing strips.
Lathing strips, okay.
So that's what you would say when you go to the Home Depot.
And you'll look like you know what you're talking about, even though I have no clue what that is.
Shims also look almost exactly like this. They come just a little bit thinner on the end.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have to cut them. They're actually about this length.
I love the texture touch of the palms and the tassels. Just again, simple, delicate.
Yeah, and I just made this. The yarn is just $3, $3.50 or something at Walmart, and super easy to make those pom-poms.
Can't go wrong with hearts.
And the hearts were just free wood in the garage. It's just like cedar fence. I just cut a skinny heart out of it, drilled a hole and a dowel, and this whole look is probably $5. $5? $5
for the entire mantle design.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is this a tree branch?
That's a birch.
A birch. Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Yeah, if you didn't have birch or a log, you could just use a 2x4 piece, just a little square.
Darling, cutest ensemble. Let's head down front. Just a pop of a pillow is all your living room might need.
Yeah, one pillow or your bed, I think, is a fun, romantic place to put.
Do you switch up your bedding?
I switch up my pillows.
Okay.
I have all white bedding, so I always switch up my pillows. It's just the easiest. It's fun.
There's the genius in neutral bedding. You can switch up your pillows month to month.
I just have white bedding, and it's just easy. So go white bedding, then you can do this anytime
Where did you get these pillow prints?
So these pillows are from, Porter Lane Home on Etsy.
Really cute.
Porter Lane Home. And I think we'll have the links to some of these items.
Perfect. Okay. Blooms, flowers, that just screams February.
This is just Walmart. These are $2 blooms.
Like again, Walmart.
I know. They look great.
I was waiting for Target to come out of your mouth.
No, not yet. Couple things down here.
Okay.
Yeah, just a wood sign that says love. I actually have this up all year, but you know, it's gather it with a few other Valentine things at Valentine's Day, and it kind of creates a Valentine.
I was going to mention that with the XOs. I would leave those up year round as well.
Yeah, you really could. I mean, it doesn't necessarily say Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So.
Where did you get this cute cutting board?
This is Target and the Dollar Spot. So you have to raid the Dollar Spot early.
I noticed that. So, I got some banners early on, and I went back 2 days later, and they're
gone.
Cleaned out.
I mean, they do replenish some as the season goes on, but the things really go early. But you can just do a whole display for super cheap, like this right here. Well, my little love fell over. This is probably $12. This literally is all from Walmart, or I mean Target, Dollar Spot, and then the Walmart $2 blue.
I always crack up, and I'm part of this mayhem, but I always crack up walking into Target and seeing that creative buzz of women around the dollar spot, because it has become the hive. I mean,
yeah, well, when I saw this cake stand, there was one, it was on the bottom, and I had like focus vision.
Laser beam.
And I was headed to it, and I was like, if anyone gets in my way, I might be.
Her elbows were ready. She was going to take you down.
You have to act fast. You have to act fast.
This is perhaps my favorite idea in all of these darling groupings that you've brought, and they're all so cute in their own right, but this faux dessert collection.
I know.
It's so fun.
So I was thinking in my mind, you know how you do cocoa bar at winter, at Christmas time? Why don't you do a candy bar or dessert bar for Valentine's Day and use it as your decor?
Absolutely.
So I got these faux cupcakes and cakes from Broadworks.
Okay.
And you can keep them up the whole season. And the thing about cakes is you eat them eventually, and then it's not pretty anymore on your display.
Right.
So you just and then a few candies, and then you can just snack on the
I was going to say, I don't know whether to praise your genius or to be angry that you're not putting real chocolate in front of our face.
Well, my kids and their friends were like, which one is real? And they were yesterday, because I had it set up yesterday. I think it was cute.
It's a calorie-free decoration.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, and finally these tree branches, just a nice height.
This little tree is just, a Valentine tree is just really fun. I got this vase and the hearts from Unpolished and Pretty. That's also an Etsy shop. And I just put in these white branches. There's rice inside.
That's a clever name.
Them.
Unpolished and pretty. And it does tap into kind of an undercurrent theme I think you have going here. A little bit of rustic paired with the pink.
A little bit of rustic, yeah. I have the log slice and then the rustic XOXO, so.
I'm inspired. A touch of Valentine's, all you need to stretch out this love holiday throughout the month and beyond, as we talked about with some of these ideas. We can get more inspiration on your Instagram.
Yeah, come find me at Clockwork Design. I have all these, like the photos and how I displayed that, and then kind of some simple DIYs.
You've got the eye. Just seeing how you style things is inspiring. So worth checking out there. Thank you so much. Good to